Who just joined the call?
Kelly Ledette from the Department of Education.
Hello, Kelly. How are you? It's
I'm
Leslie.
great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You're helping
Yes,
us
you
get. Thank you, dear. You're helping us get close to our quorum.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning. This is Leslie.
Good morning, Assistant Commissioner Holmes.
Hello. How are you this morning?
Good, I'm good.
I'm happy. Let me just double check, Assistant Commissioner. Actually, you're chairman today. Let me just check and make sure we have a quorum. I believe we do.
Okay.
We have exactly 11, which is our quorum. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enid, could you please read the notice of the public meeting?
Yes. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, a notice of this meeting has been sent to the Trenton Times, Star Ledger, and Asbury Park Press at least 48 hours prior to this meeting, and a meeting notice has been posted on the Secretary of State's bulletin board at the State House.
Thank you. Could you please conduct a roll call of the members present to verify quorum?
Michael Jonas,
Here.
Anthony Finley,
Here.
Kelly Ledette,
Here.
Luis Tomeo,
Here.
Roberto Cerberanis, Roberto, James Lewis,
Here.
Paul Seppi,
Here.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Here.
Barry Van Cat,
Here.
Robert Sierra,
Here.
Kimberly Holmes,
Here.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Here.
Roberto, are you on the call? He must have dropped. We don't have a quorum. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
I'm sorry, Kim. Roberto must have fell off the call. We don't have a quorum right at this second.
Okay.
What I'm going to ask Enid and Ashley to do is to call the members that confirmed and ask them to jump on the call. Thank you. Everyone, you can mute and multitask.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He probably, if he's driving, it drops. Yeah. And depending on where he is, if he doesn't have cell service, he can't call back in. You gotta get to a place where you can call in. I just need one more. Can you mute that for me? Don't hang it up, mute it.
My bad.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, we have a way over a quorum. It's just hard to get people to call in.
You guys don't do call-ins. You guys mandatory.
No, we have generally have a couple of folks that call in.
Yeah,
But we have a smaller.
Hello.
Good morning, this is Leslie.
Good morning. It's Kim. I was just trying to see, did he get back on?
No, we have you on mute. That's why it sounds so quiet. We're
Okay. I'm like, oh.
diligently working here trying to get a quorum, but
Okay.
we just have you on mute. We're still here.
Okay.
And you heard Roberto check in?
Yeah.
He must have dropped. We have Cosmo, Bill Summers. No. I did hear Roberto because I heard him say labor.
No, so I have part drafted, but I'm waiting on an answer actually, I think, on what exactly the objective of it is. That we're gonna accelerate and
I hope Roberto's all right.
just potentially, no, I just checked on the yesterday.
You should go.
I can see, but I think she's leaving messages. Ashley has the other folks. They split it.
Because I think last time that we talked,
No, not yet. They're still working.
they might have school.
And I mean, it's not, we have more than 11.
Last minute.
And Roberta took it to 14.
Right.
They're not.
Right.
We have 14 confirmed, but they have to call in, and a quorum is stated in the law as 11. So it's not like we can.
Got enough.
11 people have to be on a call.
I forget it would have been like a Christmas cake or something. You got the purple one. Got the purple one
I
on
noticed
today?
I did. I was watching you this morning, Paul said.
Yeah, you were.
I leave, okay, that's right.
First minute's free. Everything after that's $1.99.
It's on mute, crazy.
Crazy, Paul.
It is on mute. You are crazy.
Have to be, right?
This is the worst for me.
Doing it.
But even when we have a physical in-house meeting, it's still the same thing.
Here, let me take the stroll. See, difference at 4 miles.
Oh,
Sorry, let me come down and take a stroll,
oh, absolutely.
you know?
Get you out of the,
That air's a little stale lately.
Always so.
I'm trying. I understand.
behavior stuff.
Always. Most times.
Well, the year is almost done, right?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, because, you know, most times you get that, there's that dead week between the two holidays anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you throw Christmas and New Year's in the middle of the week. And
It's hard.
It's almost like a week and a half, 2 weeks worth of mystery. You
You
know?
guys have any more board member meetings?
We're done, ours was last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday.
We just got
So the
4
new
new
board
appointments.
members start in 2020.
That's right.
We just need one more person.
I can't believe we can't get up.
So Roberto's phone must have died. Right? You know how you have like that 15% left?
Then all
in
goes, that
your-
goes to 2.
It's like,
And the juice is gone, you try to plug
it's
it.
like you're done.
Especially when Apple comes out with a new version, they just.
Exactly.
all
Good
of a sudden,
morning.
it's terrible.
Good morning.
I thought someone joined the call. I guess I gotta wait for the ding. Okay. We're there. You can't see them here. They are working feverishly. We just need one more person to call in. And Roberto was on the call. I'm just not sure what happened to him. Liz, what do we do in a situation like this? We don't have a quorum. The law requires 11. We had 13 people confirmed.
I mean, we can't really.
We can't meet, right? Is there a timeline for how long we should wait? I mean, I wanna be fair to the people that are on the call. And I guess we could just call another special meeting to try to get them back on board, but
We
this.
can do that.
Yeah, we had 14 people confirmed for today.
Let me see if there's any specific timeline.
And this has never happened before.
And let's see, we got 11.
I hate to admit it, I've been here over 20 years and we have never not had a quorum. Oh, gosh.
Because I should have gone back.
You didn't say that, Steve. You should have stayed
I
though.
threw her off.
You threw off the kilt.
That was important too. We got 2 resolutions on it. 2 important things that are happening for a couple of folks. It's appropriate
I
to
know.
acknowledge it in person, right?
I think, yeah, that's the thing.
Sorry,
Hello?
Hello, Kim?
Wait, hold on. Hello?
Hello, you're still on, right?
Yes, I'm still on.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody's calling in, somebody's calling.
Okay, all right, I'll hang up. Okay, all right.
She didn't put it on mute, though. Oh, you definitely old school like me. You still didn't take the paper off.
I just got it yesterday.
Oh, you look at it.
Just got it yesterday.
That's yours or the state's?
Wow. Yeah, so. Government issue.
Government issue, standard.
Yeah.
I gotta come see you, Sharon and I have to come see you or call you about who does your loan.
We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Portfolio stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn had sent a message the other day. I kicked it down to our portfolio folks. I know the manager of portfolio was reaching out to Dawn
Okay,
to kind of talk through that a little bit. We do our own.
okay, that's it. You're big enough.
My thought was, let's do a little MOU to pay us there for you.
I'm okay with that.
If you're gonna pay somebody,
That's right.
you know? Pay your brother that.
Harold was still trying to get a quorum.
Oh my, we don't have a quorum yet?
No, we had one, but he dropped off, so we're making phone calls to get another person. Hopefully we'll have it in the next couple of minutes. We think we do.
That's all right,
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Hey, thank you, sir.
I'm making a sale on this waiting soon, no hurry.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, so that Sharon heard what he said. We'll talk about it. It's a good. Much what they say about him, he comes to.
Bingo.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Mr. Sumas? That's not on, is it? He just zoomed in. Mr. Sumas? Mr. Sumas?
Lizzie, Roberto just said he's having trouble with the access code. Do you think it makes sense to ask everyone, we cut this call and ask everyone to dial back in that's currently on?
Mr. Sumas?
This is he.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sorry for caught up in work. Lost sense of time. I apologize.
And we have one. Thank you, Mr. Sumas. Chairman Holmes, we have a quorum.
Okay, we're gonna continue, so that way we can keep the quorum until the end of the meeting. Is that okay with the board?
Yes.
Yes. But, asking that you vote in favor of the minutes, even if you were not able to attend it, because the minutes is a matter of form, because action was taken by the board and approved by the governor at the expiration of the 10-day veto period. So can we have a motion for the approval of the May 22nd, 2019 minutes?
Yes, this is Barry Nathan, I'll move it. And this is Tony Finley, I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can we do a roll call?
Aye.
Would you like a roll call, Chair? Chair, I think a roll call is good because we're on the phone.
Right, thank you.
Michael Jonas,
Yeah.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Kelly Ledette,
Yes.
Louis Tomeo,
Yes.
James B. Lewis,
Yes.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumis,
Yes.
Robert Sierra, excuse me, Kimberly Holmes,
Yes?
we have I'm sorry, B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes, present.
Kimberly Holmes,
Yes?
we have a quorum.
No, the approval of the minutes, thank you.
We have the approval.
Thank you that the minutes have been approved for May 22nd, 2019. I'd like to move right into new business, and there are 2 items of business for approval today. I'd ask our president to give us a brief overview of those projects.
We have our 2019-2020 administrative budget. I'm going to turn it over to our Chief Operating Officer to provide some additional detail, but what I do want to share with you as the board is that we've held the line on expenses. This budget does not contain any expenses unless they're mandated and they're required, such as health benefits and pension payments. Otherwise, we have held the line on expenses for the 2019-2020 calendar year. Additionally, this budget has been presented to the governor's office as well as to the finance committee. So I'm going to turn it over to Darrell to provide you with an update.
Good morning, everyone. As Ms. Anderson has said, the 2019 compared to our actual budget for the revenues are in line to what we had presented a year ago. We're very happy about that. The salaries have stayed the same, no added increases in our expenses. So 2019, as we close out the year, should be in line to what we had projected. For 2020, the revenue line, you'll see a minor blip, I shouldn't say a minor blip, I'm gonna say a very good blip, because with the expectation of a loan that we wrote off that we would get total repaid back, and that will be like $3.7 million. That will hopefully happen in first quarter of 2020. I didn't put the total amount in there yet, mainly because I'm waiting for an approval from the City of Jersey City, but I expect it to happen. That will help us significantly. But overall, as I look at 2020 going forward, I have projected no increases in any of our expenses. They will remain flat. Are there any questions?
Darrell, it's Barry Nathan. Just a quick one on that. I think that's what you're referring to is the recoveries.
Yes.
You budgeted 625 this year, and now you're going to $1.5 million because of that, the one that you feel is coming back?
Yes. So myself and Ms. Anderson and Sharon Lee Williams met with the developers and the City of Jersey City, and we feel very comfortable, primarily because they've given us a $200,000 money in escrow, and we are very hopeful that the loan will close in the first quarter of 2020. And that number you see there will significantly increase.
And what project was that we'll be recovering?
That's Johnson Station.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any more questions? May I have a motion for the approval of Resolution 19-02?
Barry Van Cat, I'll move it.
May I have a second? Questions? Let's have a roll call for the vote.
Michael Jonas,
Yes. Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Kelly Ledette,
Yes.
Louise Tomeo,
Yes.
James Lewis, Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumis,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Kimberly Holmes.
Yes?
Next is Resolution 1903. This is pretty standard. It is a requirement that we pass our 2020 annual meeting schedule. We are proposing 5 meetings for the 2020 calendar year. Chairman Holmes, that ends my remarks.
Thank you. May I have a motion for the approval of Resolution 19-03?
I'll move it.
May I have a second?
Harold Schmidt will second that.
It's been properly moved in second. May we have the roll call for the vote?
Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Kelly Ledet,
Yes.
Luis Tomeo,
Yes.
James Lewis,
Yes.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumis,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Kimberly Holmes.
Yes. And Enid, did you let us know, was Resolution 1902, was that approved?
Yes.
Okay. Board, I'd like to move into other business. I'll ask Leslie to provide an overview of the 2020 program goals and objectives.
Yes, I want to say that the NJRA, for those of you that have been on the board for some time, realize that we have faced some challenges as it related to capitalization. So what we're looking at in 2020 is opportunities to recapitalize the Redevelopment Authority. In conjunction with Governor Murphy and his commitment to improve the economy in New Jersey, and to also be focused on some of the most distressed communities in the state, there are 2 items on the agenda that we want to share with you that will assist with the capitalization of the NJRA. I'm going to, I don't want to steal his thunder because he's worked very hard over the last several months to bring this to fruition, but I want to turn it over to our Chief Operating Officer, Darrell Godfrey, to give him an opportunity to discuss private activity bonds and the New Jersey Impact Fund.
Well, as Ms. Anderson has said, we have been working around the clock to try to recapitalize the NJRA, and we have been working with the governor's office to get an allocation of private activity bonds. I had meetings this week, and I submitted a number of deals that we have in our pipeline that we will be able to hopefully close in 2020 and use the request we put in of $90 million of private activity bonds to do some deals in the areas that we serve throughout the New Jersey marketplace. I'm very, very happy. I think it will happen. We should get a confirmation on the allocation by, I'm going to say, January or February at the latest in terms of our allocation. But we put in a request for 90. If it comes back a little short, that's fine. But it will help us in terms of fees that we need to help us with our revenue stream to support our growth at the NJRA.
Good.
The second thing is the Opportunity Zone Impact Fund. We're still, so as everyone hopefully is aware, through the efforts of our Senator Cory Booker, the Opportunity Zone legislation was passed early last year. And with that, if you look at the Opportunity Zones, where they are in the New Jersey marketplace, they cover 90% of the areas that the NJRA covers. That's great news for us, but also gives us an opportunity to create a fund that will really focus on the urban areas that we serve. Myself and Leslie have been all over, I'm going to say, the state and some places of the country, and we see our real impact is what we do in our strength in the marketplace. So we think we need to have a fund here to really direct towards projects that will help us change the marketplace. So we're working at that. We will get back to the board when the funding is in place. I'm meeting with the governor's office to go over the particulars of it, but I hope to have the fund in place, I'm gonna say second quarter of next year. Thank you.
Good news.
And I would like to add, because Paul Seppi is here representing EDA, we anticipate that this fund will be a partnership between the NJEDA, the NJRA, HMFA, with input from the Governor's Office and the Department of Community Affairs. As we look at opportunity zone investments around the country, we want to step into the role as a state to be assured that the impact will create a better quality of life in the neighborhoods where these zones are designated. Right now, to be quite candid, the benefit is to the project and not necessarily to the community. And I believe that both Senator Booker and Senator Scott, while they wanted to see those individuals with capital gain tax liability see some benefit in the reduction in their taxes, they also had a hope that that investment would improve the communities that were designated as opportunity zones. So we're working in partnership. And I think it's important for us to say that we as a state have seen the light, and we are truly, with these municipalities, working very diligently to identify projects, but we also need to work diligently to create the fund, to create the private investors who can come in with a social conscience to invest in these communities, and that's the direction that we are moving in.
Good.
Chairman
Sounds good.
Holmes, that taps into our presentation on private activity bonds and the New Jersey Impact Fund.
Thank you.
If there are no questions, thank you, Mr. Schmick. I heard you're good. I appreciate that. One of the things that I don't think we do a good job of here as staff is keeping you abreast of what is happening with our Redevelopment Training Institute. It is highly successful. We are currently a certified training provider for continuing education legal credits. We also work with tax assessors. We are pursuing realtors, but our classes are very well respected. We actually attract participants from the country and not just the region. We have individuals that come and take our courses. We will email out to you our course schedule for 2020, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview. We're offering project finance, both basic and intermediate. We're offering a course on the social, economic, and physical impacts of gentrification, how to manage the construction process. We're seeing an uptick in our municipalities in understanding the need to plan regionally as opposed to this home rule concept, but that if they want to bring economic development and redevelopment to their communities and their municipalities, they have to work with developers on a regional approach. We're doing a course on understanding tax abatements. And in 2019, I think it was 2018 actually, New Jersey passed the land banking law. So we're working with municipalities on strategies to implement that particular program. We will email the course schedule out to you. If you are interested in taking a course, you're going to understand in a minute why I'm giving you a different name. Please reach out to Ashley Davis. The email is going to be from her. And as members of the board, you can, I guess they call it in college, audit the course.
Right.
That's another way of saying you could take the class for free as members of the board. Chairman Holmes, that's it for me under the program goals and objectives.
Thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to move into the election of officers, and the two officers board that we have is vice chairman and treasurer. So let me just briefly read the role of the vice chairperson. The vice chairperson shall preside over all meetings in the absence or disability of the chairperson and shall perform the duties of the chairperson in the event the office of chairperson is vacant or in the event the chairperson is unable to perform such duties by reason of disability or absence. He or she shall have such other powers and perform such other duties as the authority may prescribe from time to time by resolution. So at this time, I'd like to entertain a motion from the board for any solicit nominations from the members of the board for the position of vice chairperson. Do we have any nominations?
Yes, this is Tony.
This is Barry Van Cat.
Oh, one at a time, please.
Okay. This is Tony Finley from the Department of Environmental Protection. I would like to serve as the vice chair, and as such, I would like to nominate myself.
Thank you. Do we have any more?
Barry Van Cat. I'd like to nominate Harold Nafash.
Barry, Harold is no longer a member of the board.
Then I withdraw my nomination.
Thank you, Barry. Do we have any other nominations? Hearing none, the nomination period for vice chairperson is closed. Can we have the vote for the vice chairperson? Enid, could you do a roll call?
And the individual for vice chair is Anthony Finley, who represents the DEP commissioner on our board. And is a wonderful board member, by the way. You all are. I love you.
Michael Jonas,
Yes,
Anthony Finley,
absolutely.
Kelly Ledette,
Yes.
Luis Tomeo,
Yes.
James Lewis,
Yes.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumas,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Kimberly Holmes.
Yes.
It is approved. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to read the role of the treasurer, if I may, board. The treasurer shall have such powers and perform such duties as the authority may prescribe from time to time by resolution. If the treasurer shall be elected from among the ex officio members, he or she may delegate all or part of his or her duties to one or more persons designated by him or her. The treasurer shall also serve as the chairperson of the finance committee. Do we have any nominations from the board for the role of treasurer?
It's Paul Seppi. I'd like to nominate Larry Van Camp, please. Barry, sorry. Can't read my own writing.
Mr. Van Camp, do you accept the nomination?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other nominations for the office of treasurer? Hearing none, the nomination period is closed. Enid, can we have a roll call for the vote?
Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Kelly Ledette,
Yes.
Luis Tomeo,
Yes.
James Lewis,
Yes.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumas,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Kimberly Holmes.
Yes.
Chairman Holmes, we have a vice chair person and a treasurer.
Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Finley and Mr. Van Camp. Board, if it's okay with you, I'd like to move into special recognition.
I think it's okay. They might have you on mute.
Thank you.
I guess I'm up, huh?
Yes, yes.
So today we are recognizing two individuals for their service, one as a board member, one as a staff member. Mr. Schmidt, we thank you for your service to the NJRA board. You have been a member for 19 years, good sir.
Wow.
You have served the community of Salem
Yes.
through Schmidt Lumber.
Yes.
You have also served as a member of the National Lumber and Building Dealers Association, the Building Material Dealer Association. You're the recipient of the Paul Harris Fellow Award and the Service Above Self Award, and you've been an active member of the Rotary Club of Salem since 1957.
Yes.
Mr. Schmick, we appreciate your service. We are going to miss you as you retire. However, we are going to maintain this resolution as a part of our permanent record.
Good. Thank
And
you.
we give you our most sincere admiration and best wishes for happiness.
Well, thank you.
Chairman Holmes, I need a motion and a second to approve this resolution.
May I have a motion for the resolution recognizing the service and commitment of board member B. Harold Smith Jr.?
Thank you.
Tony Finley, Barry Van Cat, I'll move it.
Can I have a second?
Bill Simmons, second.
I think you all would second. We'll note that in the minutes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You.
It's been an honor.
It's been our pleasure, Mr. Schmick.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless all of you people too.
Thank you, Mr. Schmidt.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
In sunny Salem.
Great job, Harold.
But this is what you have to tell me, Mr. Schmick. Is it sunny in Salem today?
Yes, we have a beautiful.
Thank you, sir. Truly, thank you for your commitment
Thank
to
you.
the Redevelopment Authority Board. We
I've
appreciate
enjoyed
you.
the job, and God bless all of the rest of you people.
Thank you, thank you. Mr. Schmick, I don't normally ask this question, but how young are you, good sir?
I'm now 94 years old.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Still in good health too.
Yeah, we can tell on the phone. We can
It's an
tell.
honor. Thank you so much, and God bless all of you people too.
Thank you. Chairman Holmes, would you like a roll call for this?
Yes, please.
Okay. She's coming.
Michael Jonas,
Yeah.
Anthony Finley,
Yeah.
Kelly Ledette,
Yes.
Luis Tomeo,
Yes.
Jim Lewis,
Yeah.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
B. Harold Schmick Jr. for the last time. Barry Van Cat,
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
William Sumas,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Robert Sierra,
Absolutely, yes.
Kimberly Holmes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much.
Well, Mr. Schmick, you're recognized. This next one is a little tough, but I'm gonna make it through. Enid is retiring, guys. Oh my God. Enid joined the staff of the NJRA in April 1997. She, prior to coming to the NJRA, she worked for the city of Plainfield. I have to disclose that she was my assistant in Plainfield. I told her when I left the city that if I could ever bring her to work for me again, I would do it. So I got the job here at the NJRA as the deputy executive director. I called her up and said, girl, you need to come and work for me. She came, and in that time, she's been a valued assistant, not only to me, but to everyone at the NJRA. Enid exemplifies professionalism, commitment, and a standard of excellence to which everyone should strive.
Right.
She's a cherished member of the NJRA. She can be counted on to be a confidant for everyone at the NJRA. She is affable, lovable, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do without her. But as she moves on, this resolution will become a permanent record for the NJRA, and we absolutely extend to her admiration, thanks, and best wishes. We love you, Enid. Thank you for all your years of service to the NJRA.
Thank you.
Chairwoman Holmes, that's it for me. Cause I'm about to fall
Thank
apart.
you. May I have a motion for the resolution recognizing the service and commitment of NJRA employee Enid L. Taylor?
I'd like to move that.
May I have a second?
Harold Schmidt will second that.
Ms. Taylor, could you do the roll call, please?
I'm not sure if I can do it now. Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Kelly Ledette,
Absolutely.
Luis Tomeo,
Yes.
James B. Lewis,
Yes.
Paul Seppi.
Yes, and congratulations.
Thank you. B. Harold Schmidt Jr.,
Yes.
Barry Van Cat,
Yes.
William Sumis,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
and Kimberly Holmes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Enid.
Thank you, Enid.
Thank you, Enid. Thank you,
Miss you.
Harold. We're now moving to the portion of the public comments. Is there anyone present for public comments?
We have Charles Cravatal here this morning, who is the editor of New Brunswick Tomorrow.
Brunswick Today.
I'm sorry.
Charles Cradaville, it's all good. First of all, congratulations to the folks who are leaving their positions,
Thank you.
and best of luck to you. I just had a follow-up. I was at your May meeting. I had some questions there. Ms. Anderson had some answers for me on those questions when I arrived today. But I'm still interested in learning what happened with the appointment of Clarabelle Ascona-Barber. She was appointed in 2015, December of 2015, I believe, by the Speaker of the Assembly, but something got lost along the way, and she was never onboarded. Not sure if, if the NJRA received any word even that the appointment had been made until such time as, I think she declared a campaign for freeholder. I wrote an article about it, and she eventually did get a reappointment, and now I understand that her oath of office has not yet been received by this agency, but that she has sent it via certified mail is what I was told. So I just want to know how that could happen, and is that normal for appointments made by, for instance, the Speaker to not actually make their way into somebody getting sworn in on the board for upwards of 3 to 4 years? What happened?
I'm going to look to our DAG and to the chairman because we have provided an answer. I think that perhaps it's not satisfactory, but if it's okay, I'd like to answer because it is a matter of record. And so the appointment process falls outside of the Redevelopment Authority. We receive notification when someone is appointed to our board. If we never receive that notification, then we have no way of knowing that someone has been appointed to the board. So the question would have to be directed, I believe she was appointed by the Assembly Speaker, and then they're not actually sworn in, they take an oath of office. The oath of office is issued by the Appointments Office. It is up to the board member to sign that oath of office and submit it to the Secretary of State's office. They don't submit it to us, they submit it to the Secretary of State's office. So again, those are questions that once we receive that information, I think in the case of Ms. Ascona-Barber, we didn't receive the notification. Once you brought the issue up, the Assembly Speaker did again reappoint her to our board. We received the communication and we began to work with her. Where we are right now is that she has proof that she mailed her oath of office to the Secretary of State's office. She sent it certified mail. The receipt was returned to her, but we're awaiting confirmation from the Secretary of State's office that they actually have it in hand. Once we have that, she will be able to, again, participate as a full board member with the NJRA.
Okay, thank you. And just one follow-up, I want to know who is responsible for notifying the NJRA of appointments? Is it whoever did the appointment has to tell you? Is it whoever is the appointee has to tell you? Or what's the process in place to make sure that you do know?
That you should reach out to the individuals within the Assembly Speaker's office that handles that.
Okay,
Okay,
I will, thank you.
Thank
Have a happy
you.
holiday, everybody.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Are there any more public comments? Thank you, Mr. Cravatal. Are there any more public comments? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion and a second for the adjournment of our meeting. And before we do, I just want to say to everyone, enjoy your holiday.
Thank you, same.
Thank you, Commissioner.
I'll move to adjourn.
May I have a second?
Second.
Need a roll call, please?
You could do that voice call, Kim.
You sure? Okay.
Yes, yes.
All in favor?
Thank you, everyone.
Adjourned. Take care, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Merry
Holidays.
Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the good stuff. Thank you.